least I don't do crystal meth in the bathroom all night long.
That's my opinion!
He will never emotionally fulfill you.
Because I don't want to be a part of it.
Go to sleep! Go to sleep!
Close your legs to married men, trash box.
I'll tell you how I'm doing. Not well, bitch.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Welcome to Morally Corrupt. I am Rachel Lindsay.
I'm nervous. I am Chelsea Stark-Jones.
Oh my God.
I am back, baby.
Mother. She
Yeah.
is with us. Not only are you back, we're back in a new studio. So, not back in, but first time in a new studio.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So many things are new, so many changes.
We're in Hollywood.
We're in Hollywood.
I feel.
You feel like you made it?
I'm like big time, baby. Like I just popped out a child.
You
and
look
I'm
fantastic.
in Hollywood. Thank you.
You really do.
Thank
I'm so
you.
happy to have you here.
Thank you.
6 months really did feel like a long time.
It is.
I'm sure it was longer for you, but it feels like
a long
year.
time, but it went by really fast.
Of course.
Yeah, when I said my goodbyes to our coworkers, I was like, okay, well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Halloween. I miss so many holidays and things.
Mm-hmm.
And so many good things have happened at the Ringer since I've been gone. So I'm happy to come back and to keep doing good things.
Yes, a lot of changes in the right direction.
Yeah.
Changes for you. Like we said, you are mother now.
Yeah.
How does it feel? How is Maeve? Tell us all the things.
This show could just be about her.
We could have a Maeve segment.
I love being a mom. Her name is Maeve Lorraine.
She
Maeve,
sounds famous already.
Yes. Maeve is the Irish side of her dad, and then Lorraine is my grandmother's middle name.
Beautiful.
So she, very, very nice. She's awesome. She's sweet. She's giggly. She's funny. She is at the stage where personality is starting to kick in.
That's fun.
It's so fun. She's starting to eat solids. She's crawling. My girl is getting it. She doesn't sleep, but you know what? She's advanced in other areas, that's okay.
That's right.
I will sacrifice my rest if that means my baby girl is crawling, eating, and trying to stand already. So.
A fast metabolism, it sounds like.
Yes.
She's, I said famous. It might be athletics.
Yeah, she has. My brother says Saquon Barkley thighs. She
I have
is.
those thighs too.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm just, I'm trying not to put too much expectations on her yet.
Sure.
And she's only 6 months. However, tennis or beach volleyball.
However, I've completely planned out her schedule.
Those are the two sports that I'm you know what? I like those. She can be lean. It's so feminine. But, whatever she wants to do, I guess.
Do you know why I like that? Because traditionally, our generation, it was, basketball, track.
Yeah.
We really didn't do even softball, really. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe soccer, but it wasn't tennis or golf or those weren't the first things.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of cool that you'll be introducing her to some new stuff. And you have to be ready for her to be I hate going to volleyball practice.
I know.
I hate.
I met a dad at lunch one day, and he was telling me, my husband, about how he pushed his daughter into the sport and how he regrets it because she eventually didn't want to play anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, so can't be too much.
You can't be
have to play it cool.
It's hard to tell, right? You have the kids that were dribbling the basketball from age 3, and that's all that they've ever wanted to do, and that's their work ethic. And then you have people who start young.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Never know.
But it's great that you're going to be introducing her to so many things. And it's fun to I know we're not putting these expectations on her, but it's what if she's this? It's just fun to imagine it and play with it.
It is. It's fun. And then just and dressing her. My mom thinks she could be a model because she's so cute already.
She's adorable.
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
Now the question is, and I'm sure everybody else wants to know here on Morally Corrupt, what have you and Maeve been watching? Because I know I didn't even ask because I know she will already be tapped in to the Bravo world. But have you been keeping up with, have you had time to even keep up with shows?
Have I had time? Your girl is caught up on all the shows.
All the shows,
First of all, I'm watching everything. And then I even did some, when she was newborn stage, not aware of the TV yet and stuff like that. I did some rewatches. I checked back in on RHONY when Dorinda first joined the cast.
Very relevant
that was
to today.
Yes, actually. And then also Real Housewives of Atlanta when Phaedra had
The baby?
The baby, but her second, not Mr. Yeah, Mr. President.
So the first. Ooh, child, this baby's about to come out of me.
Yeah. So I have been OG Atlanta and OG New York have been my go-tos when I need some endorphins being boosted. But yeah, no, I'm watching everything. Like, I'm obsessed with it all. I was gonna text you the other day, like Sierra this season on Summer House.
Love.
Chef's kiss. Like, she is bringing it. I love her. This is her best season yet. She is like so endearing. She's so funny. She's so light. She's so airy. She's obviously so beautiful. Like, all of the things.
Well, and she said, just like when we saw Amanda finally get regulated with her mental health, and they've both spoken out about this. This is me telling their business. And then Sierra said the same thing. She's very vocal about that at BravoCon. So I think it's fun that we get to see her in that way.
Love this side of her.
Yeah. They're out of the bed.
Yes.
Which also makes me wonder, was Paige the bed ringleader?
She was.
Or did they really want to be in the bed, or was that a Paige thing?
And I really do enjoy Paige. I'm not missing her on this season of Summer House.
There are a lot of people. And so there's enough people, there should be, and they were successful in this in creating good dynamics to where we're entertained enough to where you miss the presence of somebody who is a staple in the house. Yeah. But I'm not longing for them because enough is going on.
And I will say, I think that Sierra is giving us the commentary that Paige did, and she's being cute and quirky and funny about it, to where I'm like, I need Paige's funny take. No, I have Sierra's, and that's more than good enough. So I'm loving it. Yeah.
I'm loving Summer House too. I'm finally caught up on the Valley Persian style.
Oh, that's the one show I'm not watching.
Oh, you gotta tap in.
It's good.
I've said it already on this podcast, but Golnessa, my Gigi, is when you talk about the greats and people who know how to be on reality TV, you can't talk about it and not put Gigi up there.
Yeah.
She really is giving it. I find her so interesting and entertaining. And I could see how maybe in person is different. I mean, I've met her and I adore her the same. I'm just saying, in a friend group, I can see how there could be spats and stuff. But I like her whole
everything.
The ambiance of just Gigi.
I'll have to binge it.
And but very similar. You guys have to be watching this. Very similar to The Valley, the original one, and how you have these new couples who have their own dynamics and their own families and their own situations with each other and within the group and their actual friends. That's exactly what this is. Okay. These group of friends have known each other. It's obvious. This is different because there's a culture, which is cool. They speak a lot of Farsi. I believe it's Farsi.
I think it's Farsi.
Okay, because there's another language you can speak as well. But they speak a lot. So I love that. I love that they're so tapped in. I love about learning about people, the new culture. Not new, because I guess I watched Shaw's The Sunset, but just learning new things, I should say, about the culture.
I was going to ask, is it similar to Shaw's in that, because I know Shaw's also was very much focused around their culture. So it's taken from that.
Yes, and even more so because they would say words. They're having full conversations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I really like that. I love when they're when they explain things in our culture or our parents' generation, this is this. I just really like that. I just think culture's so rich. But the drama is there.
Okay.
And so it's wow, how did you cast and find another group of friends that are couples that actually have real drama between themselves as well?
Okay.
And then you still have the tight-knit friendship between Gigi and Reza and MJ.
Okay.
So I'm really enjoying that. And I know we don't cover it, but I just want to say that because I don't want this to be a show that goes away. It comes on Thursdays, the same as Beverly Hills. And in my opinion, this is giving you way more than Beverly Hills is giving you.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I've been enjoying Beverly Hills.
Because because the bar's low.
The last few seasons haven't been great, but I have been enjoying. I love Rachel Zoe. She is fun and light and airy, and she is giving us so much already. I love it. Dorit is wackadoo. I love her. I think she's. I don't think she's delusional in her divorce. And I think you and Kelly were saying this. Kyle is right for saying, do not talk about PK negatively.
Right.
But her just going off about It's like, Dorit, like, she's not out to get you.
You know why? Because I guess going through a divorce, so funny, you can come on here and talk about motherhood, and I'm like, divorce. When you're in it like her, it's not settled.
Yeah.
And there seems to be a lot of, I mean, not seems to be, there's huge miscommunication.
Yeah.
You know, what she's literally saying one thing and PK saying something totally different. So with all of that conflict and stress, whistled through my gap. Stress, I can see why she talks about it so much because it's her entire world at the moment.
Yeah.
And even if her world is obviously also her children, that's a part of the divorce because hers is, it's the finances and it's going to be custody.
Yeah.
So I do understand why, but Kyle is right. She needs to stop. But that is her storyline.
And I mean, and it's interesting.
And I will say to you too, you're enjoying Beverly Hills, and I say the bar's low, and I will say I am enjoying it too, but I'm enjoying it for one specific reason because there's really one storyline. Amanda's the show.
You know what? Her first couple episodes, I was like, she's kind of a snooze. I'm into it. She is. It's so LA to be like a manifestation person, and I feel like we're not leaning into like that enough about like how LA it is of just like she makes sense on this cast to me, and the women being so, and I guess it is a generational thing, but they're not that much older. Like,
yeah, Amanda's what, 40, 41?
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. I get the scammy part of it. It does feel a little scammy, but like the manifestation part of it is just so LA and so true to the area that they're in.
But it's
that I'm into it.
And it's a real world. I know people that are podcasters who have these type of lifestyle type podcasts, and they're beneficial. Like, I don't know anything about Amanda, so I'm not going to say yay or nay. I understand how some people are like, this is just a grift. And I understand how some people are like, I need a coach or somebody to tell me. For me, when we had the podcast with Kelty, I was like, Kelty, I would pay you to tell me things I need to do in my career. So I would pay money for that kind of stuff. Now, I don't pay for money for a mindset, but I'm not going to shit on somebody who does do that.
I mean, I will say when she was breaking down crying about having a Barbie dream house, that was maybe one of my favorite confessionals that I could think of in recent memory. Of just like, when I grew up, I had a book and she had a house in Malibu where she could see the dolphins, and she had a convertible. And I also. And I'm just like,
great TV.
This is rich.
It's so good.
So good.
If she doesn't get a second season,
she has to.
I'm going to be upset. Like, I don't know if she has any allies. And there could be, I appreciated Erica this last episode trying to sit down, like basically giving her the tools of like, this is what you need to do to stick around.
And Kyle seems to kind of take up for her a little bit too. And I think I saw something in I don't know if she did an interview, but she said Sutton kind of comes around to her. So she has, shocking. That's enough.
But that's Sutton. She's around. Like she's fair. She's
always
coming around.
Yeah.
And she's going to go, and then she's going to come back around again, and she's going to go. So yeah, I love that you see, like, it's like we never left.
Never left. No.
You know, you just pick up right where we were before. So speaking of that, let's talk about some of the new stuff that's happening in the last week or so. Bravo News.
Yes.
A lot of drama surrounding New York without them even being on camera because these women are just entertaining in real life and on camera. But we know that they were trying to sell they're trying to do old RHONY, have a legacy RHONY. Bravo said no. E picked it up. I still would love to know how that was able to happen because I'm like, if they can do that, will we see other people do that too? Like contractually, I'm just like, how many more years?
Well, with what? Because E's not a part of Peacock anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that was like, I'm wondering how they were able to do it.
Honestly,
because it's not NBC Uni.
I think Bravo dropped the ball. Like, I feel like people are kind of shitting on this new thing because I think they're calling it MAGA RHONY now because of Jill and whatnot. But we love these women. And we love watching them. And I'm kind of confused, like, as to, I'm assuming the biggest no was how much money they were going to cost. Because it feels like a no-brainer. Like, they use these women still. They're still at BravoCon, Luann. So, like, they're still within the Bravo sphere. So the fact that they said no to this and passed on it is, like, kind of confusing to me. But Jill, This woman has been trying to get back on TV for so long.
I love this.
So long.
Yes, keep going.
Even to the point where she invited the cameras to her husband's funeral.
Bobby's funeral.
So that she could be back on camera. And she had, I mean, I'm not going to say it's the worst take because a lot of people had this take, which is the wrong take. But her Bad Bunny take on the Super Bowl just flushed her lifelong ambition of being back on camera down the toilet. And it's just like, how could one be so, I mean, hateful, ignorant, whatever, but also just stupid? Like,
she is privilege personified.
It's just crazy.
She is. It never, and I think she said, or I read somewhere that her daughter told her, you're going to get canceled if you do it. And I'm not even saying like, forget the word canceled. Like, it really speaks to when you're like, not just you, like when people are like, how could she be so dumb?
Yeah.
It's so obvious,
Yes.
but not when you live in a bubble in a privileged world.
Yeah.
She's probably talking to like-minded people. She's probably in a room full of people who are
they're
like
thinking the same thing.
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to get on the internet. It's probably divided, but like people are going to understand where I'm coming from because I'm preaching an America first, not realizing like your America first is not what we think America first is, which is the whole message of Bad Bunny anyway. But it's like that bubble will burst the moment she lost this contract. She thought that she was above it all because she even, like, it also highlights to me, she even felt like the way that she was talking and it being her, there's no way they would prioritize a Bad Bunny or even Latino feelings above her. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. It was just wild. And like, aside, the Bad Bunny-ness aside and just the ignorance of what she said there, the audacity to sit there with like whatever facelift and Facetune you have on your face and then to say that you didn't even recognize Lady Gaga. Like, it took me a minute to realize it was Jill Zarin talking.
Yeah.
Like, she was like psychotic, crazy work. And part of me was like, I wish they didn't fire her because I would like to see the woman take her to task on this. But then I realized, Chelsea, Luann did blackface. Like, these women aren't going to fully take her to task. Like, it's not.
See,
like
that's
these
what
are
happens
the
when you do the rewatch.
Virtuous people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, maybe that was the right move. Like, how
100%.
like hypocrite, like Jill and Luann at lunch, and Luann's like, you should have done that, Jill. You should have done it. And all Jill has to say is, okay, Diana Ross. Like,
and Luann would say, I was honoring her. I look up to her. You were shitting on those people. That's exactly what would happen. That would be the argument. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happened.
Let's get their phones. It's probably in the text.
Actually happened. Yeah, I thought it was funny too that I think it was Luann and Sonia started posting pictures of themselves with Latino people on their social media. Like, not us. Not us. We don't know her. But all that to say, Jill is out, Dorinda is in. Which, it's shocking to me. She was never a part of it.
So someone said this too, where I was like, they must have been working on her contract for a while, and maybe it wasn't solidified when they were ready to announce the full cast because they dropped Jill, and then like 2 days later they signed Dorinda, which feels fast for like contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and she doesn't live in Florida, which is where this is gonna be. So
I thought
like,
it was both. Okay.
so I feel like maybe she's just gonna be like a pop-in friend.
Okay. So this is taking place in Florida.
I think so. Yeah.
It's for Palm Beach. Yeah, Palm Beach. Okay. So competing with that awful show on Netflix, Members Only.
I didn't even give it a look.
I had to.
Did you?
It was outright racist.
Really?
There was
How many episodes did you watch?
I got through if there's 9, I got through 8. If there's 10, I got through 9.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was background, so I wasn't paying attention to like every single detail.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like one of the women is from Uzbekistan, and she kept saying Pakistan to her, and she's like, "That's not it."
Yeah.
And she kept saying it, like she kept correcting her, and she was like, didn't care. She was like, "That's like the woman was kind of like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
It was just, and this is the woman that they kept saying, like, you're too loud and, you know, you don't fit in here and you don't belong here. And like, it just, it was, and the crazy thing is these women, I'll just say as nicely as I can, shouldn't be judging anybody.
Oh,
like,
I mean,
on
that's why
appearance, on lifestyle, on any of it.
That's why I didn't give it a watch, because I was like, this show doesn't feel aspirational to me.
No, their zip code was their defining character was the defining character for them on the show.
Yeah.
And like maybe one of them was decent, but just so this is interesting. I did not realize it was in Palm Beach. That's my bad, guys. But I think maybe I read that we do see them go to New York a little bit, but
maybe
back and forth.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dorinda's coming. I like the addition of Dorinda. I'd like her full time more than not being there. But so we have Sonia, Luann, Ramona, Yikes, Dorinda. And like, guys, let's just root for Ramona to be Ramona so she can get the fuck out of there too. I
just think we need to suspend, like, to me, I just see them all different. Like, I take you as my reality star person. I'm going to pretend that everything else doesn't exist because I just like to watch you on my screen. And I'm at the place where I'm like, this is a part of my new motherhood space, is everything just has to be light for me. Like, I am underwater with nap schedules, breastfeeding schedules. Can she eat this? Can she not? Like, all this stuff. So like, everything has to be light and fluffy. And if I look at you with too much of a like realness lens, then it just ruins the joy. Like, I block out a lot right now. So
I hear you.
You know,
I'm not. So if we already have Ramona, and you do what you need to do to protect your peace for sure, no judgment at all. If we're getting Ramona, which we are, then it's like, all right, we got Ramona. I'm expecting full Ramona, and when she shows her ass, get her out of there. The only reason I'm like this with Ramona is because like I don't have time. I know there's a person on TikTok who like goes and searches who these women follow, like what they've said maybe about podcasts they've listened to. I don't have the energy to determine that or like look up who you voted for. I can't go there.
Yeah.
But if you've been a repeat offender numerous amounts of times, and not just in your personal life, but publicly and on the very show that you're trying to sell, you gotta go.
You do.
Like Vicky is probably, I believe, is that, and I'm a proponent of saying Vicky needs to come back on OC. But I don't feel like I'm getting that. I haven't seen, and I'm not looking for it either. But if it's right in front of me, then I'm gonna say something about it. So I guess I'm in between. I'm not a hard, oh, they did this, they have to go, because these are their real lives. I'm not gonna sit here and say everybody needs to believe what I believe on television. But that'd be insane to say that.
Yeah.
But if it's in my face, it's like Shannon Bedoris can't say Black Lives Matter and I still watch OC. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think with Vicky. I know her political lean.
I don't know if she's MAGA.
I don't know if she's MAGA. I know she's Republican.
That's different.
And that is different. But what was I gonna say? I feel like they are not going to try to go down this route. I feel like the firing Jill is them saying, we don't want any of this on this show. And so
Jill was a bigot.
Yeah.
In what she said. And Ramona has been a bigot. That's why it's like, I understand why she's got to get out of there.
Well, it's also probably too like a lesson, not a lesson, a signal to Ramona. If you do anything, say anything, act any type of way, like we're not afraid
I hope so.
To do this.
I hope so.
I also haven't heard Ramona come out in defense or not defense of Jill either. So,
and I would say my argument too, for somebody who's like, you're a hypocrite, Rachel, like, you know, you're a proponent for somebody on television who's MAGA. What I would say is, you know, like, do I think that if you support that movement, that the policies within it are, I feel like, are racist to certain groups? Yes. But there's a difference, I would say, in somebody who has, at first off, I don't know officially if the person is MAGA, but like, that's my belief about it. What I would say the difference is to somebody who is outright saying racist things.
Yeah.
or is saying, creating an ideology or putting that out there that is racist rhetoric or that like spews racism.
Yeah.
That's what Jill did.
Yeah.
That we can't go for. And I feel like Ramona did. It seems like they edited some of that stuff out. She did the microaggressions for sure, but like it seems like they edited the things out that were coming out. So if we get that on camera or on social media, she's got to go.
Yeah.
She's got to go. All that to say, I'm looking forward to the show.
I will be watching. I don't know how I'm going to watch E, but I'll find a way.
What's E on?
I mean, I guess I can watch on YouTube TV.
It's on YouTube TV, yeah. It's definitely on YouTube TV.
Okay.
It's definitely on it. I will say, my one request, if to Blink 49 Studios, who seems to be producing this show, don't edit out Ramona like she was before with the original RHONY. If she does something, we need to see it. You can give your disclaimer at the beginning and after, but I want to see it.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what I'm dealing with. All right, speaking of new shows, Chelsea Handler, I don't know if I knew she was a reality TV fan, and she might not be, but she is set to executive produce a potentially star in a rumored series called Townhouse. Now, that might ring some bells, so let me just keep going. Per the official log line, the show follows, quote, a washed-up reality star and her live-in entourage of misfits as they scramble to rehab her image and reboot her career. When her estranged daughter unexpectedly moves into their crumbling Manhattan townhouse, the TV has been is confronted with the one role she spent her entire life avoiding, motherhood. Now, Chelsea, what does this sound like?
This is our girl Sonia Morgan.
Loosely based off of, enough for me to be like, she better be a consultant on this show.
Yes. So this is interesting to me. So Chelsea Handler is developing this with a young, first time this writer selling a series. Her name is Zoe Young.
Okay.
And I found this on our dear friend Gibson John's Twitter, or Threads, whatever. He did a whole thing. Zoe allegedly
was an intern.
Oh,
wow.
Someone found a clip of Zoe. However, the Zoe on the RHONY and the Zoe on this variety thing looks completely different. However, you go to the Zoe Young's IMDb and it says best known for her appearance on Real Housewives of New York.
Oh, wow.
So I do believe this Zoe was an intern. However, in the Variety article, it is not mentioned once. Sonia is not mentioned once. Zoe's background is not mentioned once, which I find a little bit weird. And if I were Sonia and this was my former intern, I'd feel some type of way.
I don't think Sonia had them sign NDAs.
I've heard that she has, but I've heard that they might have expired.
And maybe it was after this person. Maybe it wasn't always there.
Yeah.
But this is so close. Like, she's clearly the inspiration. And I'm not sure, it's fiction. So it's like.
And it's this Zoe's experience as well.
Yeah. I mean, if a former producer from The Bachelor can go and create Unreal, which not another reality show, but a fictional show loosely based off of it, and do that for several seasons, I guess this can happen too.
Yeah.
But if I'm Sonia, I want in on this.
I want a portion.
I'm telling everybody this is for, like, I'm
This is what she's going to talk about on The Golden Life. This is going to be her storyline.
Is that the name?
I think so.
Oh, I was like, that's so cute.
It's their working title.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, I think it would benefit them to have Sonia a part of, as a consultant.
Yes.
She doesn't need to be an EP.
No.
But just enough to like give tidbits of, how a woman who lived in a Manhattan house, who's washed up is crazy.
That, like, honestly killed me.
Washed up is crazy.
Killed me.
Zoe hates Sonia.
She does not.
And she's calling her a bad mother, which we don't necessarily get that. It always was shown to us that, what was her name? Quincy? Which I do love that for a girl.
It's a cute name.
Quincy seemed like she never wanted to film is
Yes.
how it was always. And that's the story that I'm going to go with. And so I don't want it to seem like
if
I don't.
you were Quincy
Mhm.
and you were in your formative years and you saw your mother, Sonia Morgan, acting the way that she did on RHONY, would you have a great relationship with your mother?
It would be tough.
Yeah.
Like in my formative years, it'd be tough. In my 20s, I'd be like, hell yes. That means that I get to do all of this too.
I mean, she was definitely a teenager.
But
when
as
she
a teenager,
yeah.
no. Like the kids are saying stuff at school.
Yeah.
Isn't that your mom? Yeah.
Talking about the men she's been with, the one night
rough.
stands, the blowjobs, the things.
Dancing on top of tables barefoot.
Yeah,
It's just,
the
it's a
Morgan
lot.
letters,
The Morgan
pooping
letters.
and
Yeah, it's a lot.
vacation.
It's a lot. I think you
Diapers on the
learn to
jitney.
appreciate how eccentric your mother is, but
Yeah.
you can't when you're a preteen teen.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But I am another show that I'm very excited. I hope this comes to fruition.
Yeah.
And I hope Sonia gets a part of it because
I do too.
she's into it. This episode is brought to you by Shark Beauty. You know I'm all about the bounce, the volume, and the shine. So I'm really excited to tell you about Shark Glam, Shark Beauty's new 5-in-1 multi-styler. Shark Glam offers wet or dry styling, air straightening, and glossing with just one tool. So you can ditch all those other hot tools, cluttering up your drawer. When air is not enough, Shark Glam has all types of hair covered using a breakthrough blend of hot air and ceramic technology. Shark Glam, one tool, endless styles, volume, shine, and bounce all day. Visit sharkbeauty.com and use Morally Corrupt for 20% off through March 17th. I want everybody to know that I'm fully aware of your complaints and they are warranted. Like, they're well warranted. Like, you're right. I need to watch Traitors. I need to stop talking about Traitors. And I haven't watched it. It feels like I know a lot because this pops up so much on social.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to talk a lot about Traitors here, but talk about some of the drama. You're watching Traitors?
Oh, I am.
So
up
I
on
will let
Traitors.
you lead the conversation when it comes to this
Okay.
because I hear you guys and I receive it. Chelsea.
Okay, so I'm actually curious about your take on this because it is in your world a bit with the Colton of it all, your former world. So on Traitors, I could spoil, right?
Yeah, you
'Cause
can
we're gonna
spoil it.
talk-
You can
okay.
spoil it.
Lisa was a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
And she was starting to get found out by Colton. Lisa feels that Rob Roush, who was a Love Island contestant,
I'm familiar with him.
was kind of feeding Colton some insider information.
Oh, really?
Oh, she thinks that he might have tipped him off to her.
Hmm.
And his thing was like, Lisa seems kind of quiet, doesn't she? Like, isn't Lisa a little bit more boisterous and stuff like that? Lisa was playing it cool, but he was like, she's not giving me Housewife. And Lisa was like,
he said this on the show.
yeah. And Lisa was like, after a while, she's like, you want a housewife? I'll give you a housewife. And she is giving him housewife right now. Because one of the things that he said in the show was essentially saying he would hold her captive or
Mhm.
whatnot. And a lot of people in Traitors.
Oh, shit. I get it.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Why would he say he'd hold her captive?
He said something along those lines of like, I will like take you type of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And while they were filming, most of the people did not know who he was, let alone know
interesting.
his past. They didn't know he was on The Bachelor. They didn't know he was gay. They didn't know that he was closeted, all the things. And of course, they did not know about him and his girlfriend, Cassie. And so afterwards is when they find all that out. And so Lisa, she went on TikTok and was like, yeah, like fans were like, isn't it kind of crazy that Colton would say that to her, like knowing his past and blah, blah, blah. And Lisa was like, yeah, it is crazy that he would say that. Like, what a stalker. And apparently that upset Colton.
I saw that part, yeah.
And apparently she brought that up again, asked him, what did you mean by that when you said this to me in the whatever? And apparently, allegedly, he walks off the set and was upset.
At the reunion.
And our girl Lisa is having a book tour. She has a book coming out.
About what?
Her life.
I thought she already wrote one. That's why I'm saying
I
that.
was like,
Yeah, I was like, I already thought she wrote a book.
a memoir. She addressed the rumors that Colton stormed out at the reunion after a tense interaction between the two of them. Lisa claimed that wasn't how she understood it. I didn't see it myself, she said. I saw him leave, but I saw other people leave too, to go to the bathroom and such. But it took a long time for people to come back. That I can share with you. Rinna continued, but let's put it on the record because they probably won't air it, right? I said, Colton, I have a question for you. What did you mean when you said I'm going to take her hostage?
Okay.
That's all I said. And that spun him out. But Rinna said it. That's all I said. Like, just so Rinna-y.
Like, that's Housewife.
Yes. And she was like, you asked for a housewife. I'm going to give you housewife.
I do love that energy.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like she's like, you don't understand what you're asking for. It's almost like he thought housewives maybe just like yell and scream at each other, but like you're dealing with one of the most strategic, I don't want to say calculated, but just like knew how, was a great housewife.
She
like,
knows
even
how to
when we
play
got
the game.
sick of her at the end.
Yeah.
Like when she left, I felt like it was time for her to go, but she was a good housewife.
Yeah, Lisa knows how
good
to
TV.
She knows how to play the game and
she's
the
an
game of
actress.
Housewives. And yeah, like after she got eliminated, Colton was like, oh, I feel so good. I got a housewife out. Like I went toe to toe with a housewife.
Oh,
Like,
that's what he said.
yeah. And it, like,
And she said,
you just wake the dragon.
I'm watching,
Yeah,
right? Like
you wake the
I'm
dragon.
watching on social. That's interesting. I did not, I'm sure he didn't either when he said it and think that people thought that they would equate him making that statement to his past. Because I think what has happened, and I don't know this particularly, but what has happened to Colton is he's been on several shows since he left The Bachelor.
Mm-hmm.
Then he had the past with his ex-girlfriend, and then he came out as gay and had the Netflix show where he had like these fairy godmothers kind of helping him find his way since he's been out for the first time. And then he's done like The Masked Singer. He had his own reality show that he created on Hulu. I feel like he was on something else too.
Okay.
And so I could imagine that for Colton, he feels like enough space has gone by.
Yeah.
And I've done a number of other things that people will know me now for this instead of this. Okay. And he quickly learned that Traitors is a much bigger stage than any of the other things that you've done.
Yeah, because I have not heard of any of these other
Exactly.
things.
And so you miscalculated that because, and I'm not saying that he's right to be subjected to any kind of like hate or stuff like that. But as far as, I say he miscalculated how people would perceive him because I think he thought, and it's easy, like, it also happens when you're on these reality shows. You get on a Bachelor and you think everybody loves me, and then you step into the real world and people are like, I've never heard of you in my life.
Yeah.
And just like you said, also, and this might have been a shocker to him, and maybe that's when he realized he miscalculated it. You're telling me that the other cast members didn't know who he was.
Oh yeah, they had a table. You know, they come in for breakfast, and I think it was Dorinda. She's like, "You were on The Bachelor,
Yeah,
before you were gay,"
and
like. And so, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, if you don't, like, that was one of the, might have been the biggest story. That was the first. He made history in that whole, saga. So I could see how he's completely like, wait, people are coming after me. I thought I had moved past this.
I thought he felt like he was going to have the Tom Sandoval effect where people started to, like, I feel like people randomly were introduced to Tom Sandoval for the first time somewhere with Traitors, but also like looked at him as like, oh, this goofy guy. Like it kind of humanized is the wrong word, but like made him a little bit more palatable for like all of us Sandoval people. But also like he kind of came in also wanting to be the Dylan Efron, like of the traitor slayer and stuff like that, of like the golden boy, the like King of the Faithfuls and stuff. Like that was his like MO, like, and how he kind of presented himself. And so I really did think he did seem like he felt like he was going to have the audience on his side. But so many people were like, oh no, you did this thing.
Yeah.
And we did not forget.
And also Tom Sandoval, obviously asshole for what he did to Ariana and just like a creep. But none of it was a legal issue, except for, I mean, I guess
the revenge porn.
Did he do the?
Recording the recording of the.
But that's Raquel.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I guess, like, yes, I guess I was focusing more on the, not to take that away from Raquel, I was focusing more on the Ariana part of it. And I mean, they may have to go to trial over their house and stuff, but I guess I mean, like, there was a criminal issue with Colton's past. Yeah. And so there's a difference. And if you're hearing that for the first time, that's jarring because it's whether you look at it or not, like, people look at certain charges or crimes in a different way. Yeah. So when you hear, you know, that, wait, you were investigated or looked at for stalking, or, you know, there was this, like, it's, people are like, whoa, it makes them look at you in a different way. Yeah. He almost would have been better telling people about it before. But again, I really think the mistake he made is he thought that there was too much space had gone. And, you know, is that fair to Colton if he's changed his life and, you know, he's married now, he's a father, you know, he's trying to move past it. Yeah, like, I believe in people being rehabilitated and, you know, depending on what it is, okay? Because some people just gone too far. We had an R. Kelly conversation on higher learning and, like, there's nowhere to go with that. But, you know, like, he deserves a chance. But do I think that chance necessarily is getting rewarded by being on reality television when there are other options? No, I don't. And so I think for Colton, it might suck that you're having to relive the past, but at the end of the day, it is your past. Like, it's something a part of you. So it is also fair for people who are, even whether they knew or they're learning for the first time, it is fair for people to react to knowing about this. Yeah. You're a public figure. And so the good and the bad come with that. Yeah. And so when you know, like, I'm sure it was hard for him. He stormed out, but it's like, when you put yourself out there, you have to know you have to face it.
And I've heard he does most of his press with the disclaimer of, like, he will not talk about this.
I'm sure.
And I'm assuming there's probably a part of the settlement that he probably can't talk about it too. But after the reunion, he did unfollow Lisa on Instagram. And Lisa, I have to send you this clip because it is so Rinna. She's doing, like, a little, I don't know, Barnes & Noble's book tour thing. And she's asked about it. And she's like, yeah, you know, maybe Colton's mad at me because he unfollowed me. He unfollowed me like a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. I was like, wait, what? Don't exes unfollow each other? Anyways, I guess I might have said something that at the reunion that made him mad. And then she goes, so don't think I was poking at that stalker thing, because I wasn't. Just out of nowhere. And then she's like, I didn't even know about that until I did. I kept it at gameplay, so don't think I ever said anything about the stalker past. And it was just like, oh, this is
Rinna,
so Lisa.
you as you said, like, you woke the dragon.
Yeah, you
like,
don't do that.
It's just, is it fair? Like again, Colton has moved on, and he seems to be thriving in a much better way, and so is his ex, by the way. But you can move on and not put yourself out there in the public to be dissected and scrutinized. That'd be the equivalent of me going on Traitors and me getting upset that people are saying I'm an idiot because I didn't get a prenup.
Yeah.
I didn't. Is that my past? And have we moved on? And have I paid him off? Absolutely. But imagine if I storm off and I get mad when somebody's like, well, you can't be a good traitor. You had a traitor living in your house. True. And it's like, I can't get mad at that. Can you imagine? You'd be like, almost be like throwing a tantrum. It's like, Rachel, you're opening yourself up to public critique.
And you have to confront your past.
Yes.
You have to confront it. There's ways in which you
could,
I mean, no, I'm sure if he knew it would play out this way, he wouldn't have. But you have to be calculated in a sense of, like, if this gets brought up, this is how I'm going to address it. And just go in it knowing. Yeah. You know. Yeah. But good old Rinna.
Oh,
don't know if I
bring
need
her back.
Yeah,
like, if this was an audition, it sounds like I didn't watch it. If this was an audition for, could you imagine Rinna with Amanda?
But see, this is what sucks about this season of Traitors is all the fun people are gone now.
Oh,
all the fun people are gone.
How many people are left?
This week is the finale and the reunion. So
Oh, damn, y'all.
all the fun people
I
are
missed
gone.
it.
Yeah.
Somebody told me there were like 12 people last week. How many people did we just get rid of?
There's like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, gosh, everything's new that we're talking about, I guess, except for the Lisa and Colton thing. I'm going to watch the reunion, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to skip and watch the reunion.
You just watch the first few
I
episodes.
just once I got so behind, I just was like, ugh,
Again,
I know all these things.
You don't. All the good people are gone. Like, you could just watch up until Candace leaves. Like, that's honestly, and now it's a bunch of people that don't understand the game. They self-admittedly say they're bad at this. Like, they are horrible.
They can't be bad if they got out all these people.
No. They are bad. It's like the people that
How are they left?
because they're the ones that coasted.
You know it's interesting is like, in the same way that Colton tried to call out Lisa for being quiet,
Mm-hmm.
like she can't get away with coasting like that. There's certain people that I couldn't get away with coasting.
No. They're like,
I got maybe one episode.
You have too many opinions. Oh, you're quiet now. Like, yeah.
I couldn't get away with that. And so that's almost like unfair. Like, so it's like a gift and a curse.
Yeah, all the interesting people are like gone because they gave their opinions. They were loud. They were boisterous. I mean, people had very strong opinions about Michael Rappaport. I'm sorry. He was funny. Watching him shovel food down his throat was disgusting, but it was hilarious. Like,
I think it's funny that they said that they knew he wasn't even a traitor. They were just like, you got to go.
Like, you talk too much.
That's funny.
Yes.
That's funny.
It's so good. I'm like, my poor girl Portia, R.I.P. But like, again, it's like, yeah, these people don't know anything about him. I'm like, if you guys knew Portia Williams, you would know she would say stupid stuff. Like, she's not a traitor. She's just not all there all the time. Keep my girl.
I know she went out early. That I was shocked by that. I was like, surely they'll keep her.
No.
All right. Another thing, The Valley.
Yeah.
Season 3, which I thought we were on season 4. So much has happened. It dropped and not a crazy amount of things. It's like we're really picking up where we left off because we know that, Kristen and Nia have given birth. Mm-hmm. So we're dealing with that. Jax is gone. We're thankful for that. And it'll be exciting to see Brittany live life outside of Jax on camera. We've never seen that before. Not in Vanderpump, not in The Valley. And we're getting 2 new cast members, Schwartz and Lala. How do you feel about that?
Have you seen Lala's Instagram lately?
Never. I don't know if I've ever really seen it.
Oh, I unfollowed her after Scandival, or after like the final season of Vanderpump. I don't know what brought me to her now.
Look at it.
She's very, she's doing the TikTok sounds, trends, like her whole aesthetic is like different. Like, it's not quite like influencer as much as it is like gimmicky TikTok type stuff, which is like surprising to me. I don't know. This trailer was underwhelming. Nothing about it really like jumped out to me. Was I like super excited to see? The only thing that like I found to be relatable in the trailer and like interesting is Kristen and her baby daddy's relationship. Because having a baby, first time parents, your life revolves around this child, and like who you guys were prior to having a kid is completely different. So like navigating those waters is interesting. But outside of that, like, I don't really care to keep up with Lala. Tom Schwartz, okay. Like, I'm not, it didn't move me.
Yeah, I like The Valley because I'm interested in the couple's dynamics. We got very little of Jason and
Janet. So
very
it tells
little
me
of them.
that she does not want to be the villain.
Yeah, she
wants to take a back seat. Yeah.
We didn't get that much of Jasmine or Zach. Couldn't think of the name. I mean, yes, Melissa, her fiance, but I meant Zach is what I was saying. But I am interested in Kristen as a mother and what that's like. I'm interested in Nia because this is supposed to be her 4th and final child. Like, they were already struggling so much in that space. I know they got a new place, but now 4 kids. That's so much. Like, under 5.
No.
But the Lala and Schwartz of it all. Like, first off, somebody check on Sheena. Because, what were you going to say?
Oh, they're not friends.
Well, Sheena, that she's not on the cast.
Yeah,
because she did that whole book.
Yeah.
I personally think she said so much about production that, because I read the book start to finish, I just think that this is them telling her no.
I mean, she maintains that they asked her back and that she declined. And she says that Jeremiah, one of the producers of the show at BravoCon, was like, "Don't you wish you were back for this?" And she's like, "No, I don't. Like, I'm still at BravoCon. I still get to do the things. And I don't have to be on the show."
Then why did she film as much as she did last time?
I don't know.
You moved to the Valley.
I think she, again, I think this is all her public facing feelings, so that she seems and comes off as like the bigger person that's evolved and moved on from all of this. But yes, I do think she desperately wants to be back on it. She and Lala have a huge beef. It seems they are not friends. I don't entirely understand why. I would have liked to seen it because I don't know what, like,
we talked about why. I can't remember why.
I think it has to
something with the book.
do with the book and like her not Lala not promoting it, but
Yeah.
Sheena upset that apparently Lala shared the affair before. I don't know, but I would like to see that. I think Lala's not. I'm not, and maybe I'll be surprised. I'm not that into her right now. Like, she's doing the podcast with her ex's ex-wife, and like I feel like that's not even making a lot of headlines. Like, so
Why would it?
because that's like a crazy thing.
It makes a headline when it's announced.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, it's how much you dislike Randall. Like, I don't know. It could be great. I just don't understand the concept and how it has, legs to really take a life of its own. I would say with Lala, I agree. I like the show because it was couples. And Zach's fine. Like, that, there's different. And he actually is with somebody.
He has a partner.
And then I also like, who else was I gonna name? Oh, Brittany. She's not with Jax, but that's different.
We're seeing her date.
So it's like with Lala, we didn't need them.
No.
I mean, at the end of the trailer, you see everybody, and they barely all fit in the screen.
Yeah.
There's too many people on the cast.
Yeah.
And when I saw Schwartz, I thought, God, he's got good friends in production.
Yeah.
Because why? No
one's begging to keep up with Schwartz.
No
one needs an update on Schwartz.
And it's also sad.
Yeah.
Like, there's a scene in the clip where Lala is making the joke of, you guys know how to start businesses and run them into the ground or something like that. And he laughs, but if you zoom in, I'm pretty sure there was a tear. It's like, what is Schwartz doing?
Yeah.
Except for waiting for his turn again to be on reality TV. It's actually sad for me.
Yeah.
I want to see him progress. I'm not rooting against him, but I'm not rooting for seeing him do nothing and have the same storyline about flirting with a castmate. Everybody does not want Schwartz.
No.
They just don't.
No.
So this whole narrative of, him flirting with Michelle or maybe a kiss. It's like, again, what is this? Season 8 of Vanderpump Rules?
Yeah.
It's sad to me that there doesn't seem to have been any growth.
Yeah, he's the same.
So I cannot believe that they're there. But as for the Sheena of it all, look, if there's two truths and a lie, the two truths are either Sheena was not asked to be on the show. Sheena was asked, but contractually there might be a disagreement on payment. And the lie is that she turned it down. Because I do not believe that. Like, we're in a day and age, this industry is really tough right now. So if you have the opportunity, because being on TV isn't just about that paycheck. It's also about exposure. It's also about other potential opportunities within the NBC universe.
Yeah.
It's also about brand deals on social, hosting, parties. There's so much more that you could do with that, and you would say no.
Yeah.
She does have a good podcast, so it's not like she's not doing anything. So I don't want to knock that. It's just like, I don't understand when you've been on reality TV for 12 years.
What it does for your brand
Now you
overall.
want to say no?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I don't think you're wrong. Look, I'm gonna be watching. I was expecting more. Like, The Valley is one of my favorite shows on Bravo. It did not give me favorite show energy in the
I think it'll
trailer.
be good though.
Yeah, I'm
Because
sure
remember,
it
it's
will
like been about Jax. Like that Danny and Nia stuff. I already know is going to be wild.
be. Yeah. God forget.
I know it's going to be wild. Like, he still has certain expectations and is like not paying attention to, like, it feels like from the trailers, the 4 children running around you and that your wife just has been pregnant for 5 years
Like,
straight.
I literally, like, Nia is a goddess. Like, honestly, I look at moms so differently now.
Oh, I'm sure. I have no idea what it's
I'm
like.
like, how is society like how do women function in society?
And how do they do it by themselves?
Oh my God, like literally.
Chelsea's gonna cry.
Like, it's so hard.
How do they do it by themselves?
It's the best thing in the world.
But it's the best thing in the world. We know. You're feeling all the feels.
Yes.
And you're away from, like, this is probably the first, is it the first time you've been away like this?
I mean, like, I've gotten my hair done, but no, like I want to look at my phone and see, like, okay, she take her nap. How long was her nap? How many ounces did she take in her bottle? Yeah, all the things. It's in the back of my mind.
Of course. No, I get it. Okay. A couple of quick headlines. Real Housewives Salt Lake City is already filming next week. I mean, they've had more time off. It's just, I say already because we just finished watching their season. So that's fun. And apparently there's a new housewife in the mix. We also know Rihanna and Bronwyn were hanging out during Fashion Week.
I love that for Bronwyn. And did you guys talk about her new boyfriend?
Just briefly, because it was just announced that they had been dating.
Good for her.
Yeah. I have no doubt she will be thriving. Like, she and Stacey are having some of the best new housewife moments that we've seen in a really long time.
God, I love Stacey.
VPR apparently got picked up for a second season. Now, that is a show I'm behind on.
That one I'm shocked about because I haven't heard anything positive about the new VPR. And the fact that Miami hasn't been renewed potentially.
That's probably a contractual thing.
I mean, I hope so because those women bring it every season.
Yeah, I mean, Julia has already said she's not going to be a part of, which makes me feel like talks have probably happened. Like, why would you say that if you're not talking about another season?
God, I want Julia back just so we can learn about her divorce from
It was getting nuts.
Yeah.
It was getting
Haitian
cuckoo.
mortician.
It had gone too far. You couldn't put the cuckoo back in the clock. What else? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I need to catch up on Vanderpump Rules, so I have an official thing. But I'll ask you one question before we get you out of here. Now that we have you back and we know that you've been up to date, and I'm sure you've been paying attention not just to the shows, but also what's on social. If you could share your housewife quotes that got you through postpartum.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Look, so if you don't speak in Bravo vernacular, like we're not for each other. I would just be doing something and I would hear a Bethany Frankel voice go off in my head. I would hear a Nene Leakes. I would hear Shirley Whitfield. So these are some of the things that got me through motherhood these first 6 months. First, as I mentioned off the top, I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, vintage, Phaedra giving birth to her son, and she said, "He's about as pale as Michael Jackson right now, child." And if I did not think that about my daughter when she came out, I was like, if the nurses were coming in and out, they were like, "Who is this black woman with this baby?" Like, as some of you may or may not know, my husband is white, so my baby came out looking quite pale. And when I saw Phaedra say that, I like fell out laughing because that's exactly how I felt in the hospital and for probably the first 8 weeks of her life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she did not get some pigment for a minute.
It's the ears, they say you check.
I was looking at them. The ears and the
And
fingernails.
the
Yep.
Yeah.
This one. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I say that
Bethany.
almost once or twice a week in the middle of the night. In my head.
Oh, I was like,
In my head. I will hear Bethany like, Maeve, please come on, honey. Please just go to sleep. Go to sleep. That rings in my head all the time. I'm just like, go to sleep. And it's just Bethany. I get that a lot.
I hate that it's Bethany's voice in your ear.
Oh, Bethany.
But an iconic moment.
Yes, and then I see Kelly Ben Simone.
Who will be a part of Palm Beach, right?
Oh, yeah,
I didn't
she
name
will.
her.
Yeah, she will. Now this one. I know everyone means well when they ask a new mother how she's doing. But 9 times out of 10, ask me how I'm doing. Not well, bitch.
An all-time favorite.
Not well, bitch. I am tired. I have spit up on me. My hair is not done.
We would never know.
And I haven't taken a shower in 3 days.
We would never
not
know.
well, bitch.
We would never know. You do not embody that, but I love the use of that quote.
Like, it came into my head a few times. Fix that face. Fix that face. That was Sheree and Marlo.
Oh.
And when Maeve is fussing, fix that face. Fix that face, girl.
What is Maeve's first word going to be? What is her first word going to be? Child. Can you imagine?
Child. And this one is new. It's babies love to grab.
Mm-hmm.
And mommy got her hair extensions. And she was like, I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to feel like myself again. And this girl keeps grabbing at my hair. And every time she does that, I just think of Sheree when she's like, I just wanted to shift it a little bit.
So good.
Shift it a little bit.
Or Karen. Hold on now. Hold on.
I'm just like, honey, like, please don't pull my hair. I had to keep it in the scarf and the bonnet all morning because I didn't want her to grab it.
That's funny.
Yeah, so just wanted to shift it a little bit. She's starting to become a little bit mobile.
Okay.
And so
great.
she's scooting along.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see her scoot, I always, where is your scooter?
This is a great use of all of this. See, Housewives for everybody.
Housewives, it goes everywhere. Kim singing.
Which time?
Whoa.
In the car with Sheree?
Oh, no, in the studio with Nene.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You don't do that.
Maeve could be fussing and like about to like break out into tears.
Uh-huh.
If I hit her with a whoa, she literally starts to smile and it brings her back to the good side.
How did you figure that out?
I don't know. I just out of nowhere.
One of those sleep deprived.
And I got my baby to smile.
Maeve's got a great sense of humor.
She's honestly, her personality is, I'm so blessed. And lastly, motherhood is hard. It is exhausting. It is tiring. It is emotionally draining, physically taxing. But still I rise.
But still I rise.
But still I rise.
What a great way to end it.
Yeah.
And you do rise. You do rise. You are a superhero. You are. And you should be proud of yourself. As tired as you are, you should be proud of yourself. And we are proud to have you back.
Thanks.
In the new studio, right on time. Literally,
Yes.
This is day one of the new studio. And
Open
you get
for
to
me.
be here. It's like perfect timing. Yes, it was meant to be for sure. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you obviously enjoyed Chelsea coming back. This has been a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh.
Make sure you guys stay tuned on Friday where we will be recapping. I'm not sure what. Definitely Potomac part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I hate the way they ended it because I'm like, come on, guys, just give us whatever
They
this
already gave
information
us
is.
the first
7 minutes?
few minutes.
Of the third episode?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. But I want to know right now, what is it that Monique shows on her phone?
That Stacey allegedly told Chris that Monique was filming with their children. And that Chris got really upset about that.
And she wasn't. Was she?
I don't think so, but apparently Stacey said that.
Stacey's great.
Mm-hmm. And Stacey looked, I mean, Stacey knows how to lie. She weaseled her way out of it, but I think she did it.
Well, why?
She looked caught. She looked like she got caught. And Monique had some proof.
Listen, I've said this before. Stacey's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Where she's about, and that might take her over.
That took her
because
she looked guilty.
The lies have been fun or light. They haven't had an actual impact really on someone. Like even the whole, I do believe she paid TJ. That only made her look a certain way. So it's like if you did something that was detrimental to Monique
and her
kids, like that's evil.
Yeah. So that is what Monique had to bring.
Ooh, okay. Well, we'll be talking about it on Friday. Well, not. I'll watch what these 3 minutes are, but we'll be talking about part 2, and we'll recap some other things as well. That is it for us here on Morally Corrupt, you guys. Have a safe week, and we'll see you Friday. Take care. Bye.